Today we get to play around with Temu beauty products, girl. Everything I hauled in the last video, I'll link that video below. We're gonna play around with, well, most of it anyway. Test it out. We're gonna see if it's good, if the formula works, and all that good stuff. We've got some complexion item, which makes me really happy. I've got beauty sponge. I have a full-on collection of brushes. I'll also announce a giveaway in today's video because I keep forgetting to do that and I feel like crap. Anyway, let's dive on in. We're gonna use both of these products on the face today. This one is a dupe, or it's supposed to be a dupe for the Maybelline Baby Skin. In terms of the formula itself and how it looks, it's different. We're gonna use that on one side, and then on the other, we're gonna use this Joy Pretty Pore Skin, what is it? Shrinking Invisible. It's supposed to be a pore eraser too. And that's the packaging on this one. I like the packaging. You get to see the color of the product, how much you have left. It has a pump and a little cap, little tapita that I just dropped because I'm always dropping things here. You would think I haven't. I'm gonna do 2 pumps, and I'll do the 2 pumps on one side. I will get like that much, which looks like the 2 pumps. Oh, that was too much. I'll do one side at a time. And of course, I'm gonna tell you which one I like the most. I don't know about this. I don't like a white cast on my face like that. Granted, I think I over applied. This one has no fragrance, and this one does. I'm gonna give it a second for it to set. Hopefully it sets and it'll look a little better because I wanna maximize the amount of product we're using, which is why we're getting a little cuckoo here and we're doing half and half. Will this look amazing at the end? I don't know. Remember these? All right, I went ahead and I did the little swatches. Feel like the shade that's gonna work for me is going to be that middle shade, which is going to be number 7. See, 7 is the middle shade. I'm gonna do 7 of this one on one side of the face. And then if you recall these, which someone said, this reminds you of Hourglass, just the packaging. And you're right, this is screaming Hourglass. And I feel like this is gonna be a great shade. My face is a little white because of that damn thing. It feels really thick though, so I have to be careful. These 2 formulas do feel kind of full coverage and heavy, and y'all know I don't like that heavy mask feeling. I'm gonna review this as if I'm gonna wear my makeup every single day with this product, and I want to give it a proper review like I would with everything else. So I am gonna do my little tappy because we're gonna do this one on one side. So far, just based on how it feels and how it looks, I like this pore shrinking, pore smoother, because I can use this on its own and not have to apply makeup if I just want to perfect the skin and make it look smoother, prettier, pore free. The other one's giving me this weird white cast. And if I'm going to apply makeup on top of it, it makes sense. But if I'm not, then it doesn't. I'm going to use this beauty sponge, which is also from Temu, and I hauled in a previous beauty haul. We're going to press this in, and I feel, as long as this doesn't shift, oxidize, I think we got a beautiful color match. I also noticed it's fragrance, the foundation. It has a little bit of a scent. Let me cover that baby up, okay? Hormonal acne. It happens to all of us. Forget about the pore smoothing product. Pero can we just say that shade match is actually really nice. 1 pump, I think, was my way to go. It's giving me that balanced, even complexion. It's a really good shade match. It doesn't feel heavy, at least not yet. It still hasn't set. It has a little bit of a shiny finish, which I'm not digging because I didn't want to go for like dewy today. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It evened out. It looks good. We're going to leave this to the side. And then we're going to try the Forever Party Cream. 1 pump. 1 pump with this one is a lot more than with the other one. So I'm just going to be fully aware how much it is that I'm putting on because I don't want to overdo it. Do you imagine if I am able to pull off different product on either side and still manage to come up with a really nice look? Expectations, right? Since I use this side, I'll flip her over and I will use the clean side for this side of the face. This is also a really nice shade match. I don't know if it has to do with having that primer on the skin that made me a little brighter. No sé, it looks really good. You can still see my freckle. This one's not oxidizing, by the way. I've got my eye on that. I've got 2 mirrors. We're making things work up in here. And those of you who are new, I can be hyper sometimes. If I'm too tired, then I'm like, I'm a normal human, just like you. So there are days that I'm like a little extra, and some days I'm not. This looks really good, and somehow I still look even. You would think I use the same foundation on both sides. This one's less dewier, I feel like. This one is extra dewy, and this one's not. I'm not gonna worry about the nose because I tend to highlight that and set with a powder. Look at how much, so half a pump of this, because the pump, I guess, is a lot bigger in that. Pero I just wasted some product, but it's Temu, so it's fine because it's affordable. Let's touch the skin. This one's already set. It's not super tacky. It has a little bit of a tack. Like if I had to say a 1 through 10 tackiness, a 1, maybe a 0.5. This one we're still working on, and it feels the same as the other one. Yet I just finished on this side. So I feel like this one sets fairly quick. This looks good just on its own with nothing else, in my humble opinion. I'm gonna move forward and we're gonna try this. This is their softening masking foundation cream. This is one of the deeper shades they had. I grabbed the second to last because I wanted to play it safe. I feel like I did. That top layer looked a lot deeper, and then once I went like this, it just got lighter. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, look at that edge. It looks deeper, and then once I stuck my finger in it, it's lighter. I feel like this is gonna be something that I'm gonna have to use as concealer. I'm only gonna apply a little bit because either way, it's supposed to be insane coverage. It's supposed to be insane coverage to the point that you can cover up tattoos. I'm gonna blend this out with my sponge. I'm starting to get a little nervous because that looks kind of bright. I'll use this pointy part to blend that out. I feel like it'll work if I can just use the one. I'll do one of these. Don't worry about that. We're gonna set that. This is a really, really thick formula, so I wonder how that's going to perform under the eye. And if you haven't seen my video where I showed you my trick that I like to use to avoid under eye creasing, I'll link that below. I'm so happy. I'm already getting people messaging me and letting me know, like, I tried it and it freaking worked. Love it. Thank you so much. So you're very welcome. It makes me so happy that I can share some tips and tricks. Okay, so we're definitely brightened and balanced under the eye. I have to set this baby. To set the under eye, I am going to use Men's brush set. This is their pointed brush 19. That is what she's going to looky like. And I'm gonna use the Beauty Glazed Lasting Water Control. What is it? Waterproof Oil Control. I'm gonna use this and not one of my triangle puffs because this is extra bright, and girl, we're already bright. We just have to kind of set. This powder is actually really nice, by the way. It smooths, it sets, it helps, no creasing, and you can use this all over the face. I'm just specifically using under the eye. It goes on somewhat translucent if you use a brush, but if you use a powder puff, that's where you're like really building up product. So you want to be mindful of that if you end up getting this. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Mang Angled Contouring Brush. She's going to look like that. I feel like this is the shape that a ton of brands are kind of going with and making it like seem extra bouge. This is the Hecky Beauty bronzer. Remember, I tried her and I fell in love with her. Bring a little more dimension into our world. Drag that into the hairline. See, this bronzer is actually really nice. The brush is nice too, can't complain. For blush, we're gonna use the Lake Rain Marbleized. It is a contour bronzer. It's not a bronzer, girl. This here is supposed to be a blush. They had bronzer shades and then they had blush shades. We're gonna apply her, but I will tell you, I've had other blushes from Temu that are a lot better. So I personally would skip on these. I would use the Mang Brush 20. I feel like obviously this is supposed to be a dupe for Laura Geller. And I mean, if you really want the style, the vibe, then get it. For the price point, it's not bad. Like, do you see how many times I have to kind of like go in to get pigment? Like, these brushes are nice. Are they gonna be the most high-end upscale feeling brushes ever? No. For that, you need BK Beauty. And now my new obsession is Refer. Those are the two brands I am recommending. They're very luxe. Totally worth the money for sure. I wanna work on the eyeballs. Remember these? These are all liquid. We're gonna go really dark with this one. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. I'm gonna even leave my lids greasy. Let's see how this works out. I'm gonna use the large shader brush. These brushes truly do look nice and they are soft. The handle though kind of feels like it already wants to come off. I'm applying that. What shade was this? This is shade number 8, but I feel like I wanted something lighter. So I'm gonna grab a lighter one and just kind of like apply it over. You know what? I'm gonna take a little bit, but I'm gonna be smart about it. And I'll drag that under the eyeball. I did wanna go lighter, so I'm going with number 5, just on this inner corner here. And I am gonna use the same brush because I am me. And this is a great way to test out the product. So we are brightening. Okay, that's cute. That's exactly what I needed. It was kind of like too dark on the inner corner. I have number 7. Let's see what number 7 does. I'm gonna take number 7 here. It's a cooler toned kind of taupe. Blending 07. And I'll go along that crease. By the way, anyone wondering, is she just taking them out and applying directly on the face? No, I am grabbing whatever brush I feel like I want to use in the moment. And then I have this little tin here filled with Cinema Secrets cleanser. And then I have my thing here. So I am literally like disinfecting prior to going in with the product. I'm gonna use contour number 9. Number 6, we're gonna go deeper out here. Okay, this brush is not my favorite. I need to blend that out a little more, but I'm gonna use another brush for that. But this brush is being difficult right now. It shouldn't, so that one's a no-no. I'll go back to the one I was using on the crease because that one seemed to work a lot better. It does smell like chocolate. I don't know why they smell like chocolate, but they do. Let me go ahead and build up the mascara. I noticed something on my skin that I have to share with you guys. But before I do, I need to apply a lippy. Let's go with this one, which is their number, I think this is a 9. Let's apply it. It's like a deeper. Oh my God, that is hilarious. I never even planned it. Look at the shirt and the lip shade. It's such a pretty shade. While it's setting, I'm gonna choose a lip liner because I feel like I do wanna like perfect the lip line. Here are my thoughts just in general. When it comes to the base, right? Pore smoothing primer. Visually, I could apply this and move on about my day and not have to apply foundation and my skin would look super smooth. When you look really close up, this one provided much smoother surface for the skin because there's areas where I don't really have a lot of product on. You can see all my pores here, and then this one just looks cleaner and smoother and prettier. So although this one leaves a little bit of a white cast, maybe if you go lightweight with it, you won't get that white cast. The skin looks a lot better. Granted, it's very possible that it's the foundation. However, I'm not sure. So we're gonna go ahead and keep playing around with this one because I love the finish on this side. Also, these foundation, they are crazy good. This one would be more for like travel friendly, you know what I mean? Because it's like smaller and more compact. You can just pop this in a bag. You have more than enough foundation in here. The coverage is beautiful. Look, you can still see my freckles. You see what I'm saying? The balance was great. It gives you like that full coverage without being super full coverage, without making it look like a mask. It just looks really great on the skin. I'm not mad at it. And I was able to find great color matches for my skin, so I'm all about it. I do recommend these two. The liquid eyeshadows, they've been on my eyes for a minute and there has been zero creasing, and mind you, don't worry about that, that's mascara because my lashes are really long. I made it a point to not wipe the oils, my natural oils, off of my lids, and yet they still haven't creased, and we've been here a good 20 minutes. So the formula seems to have some wear, you know, which is good. My under eye has not creased. It looks really good. I'm gonna keep playing around with it, but I feel like given that I didn't do my tip, my little trick, kept it simple, just applied a little bit of this, blended it out, powdered it, moved on about my day, and it still hasn't creased, says a lot. Maybe this formula is amazing. I don't know. The lippies, well, I feel like this formula is different than the other one. The other one had like that tacky feeling, whereas this one completely set and it dried and it felt really nice, and it's not emphasizing anything on my lips, which, by the way, I think I've healed my lips because they're not dry or patched or anything, and they're not chunky, which is awesome. I know after the haul, you added a few things to your cart. After watching them in action and seeing how they perform, what do you think? Leave your feedback in the comments. And of course, we have to go ahead and announce the giveaway. I'm gonna keep it simple. There's gonna be a link in the description box. Make sure you click on it, submit an entry form. You have to be subscribed to my channel. Make sure you leave me a comment below letting me know what did you do this Labor Day weekend. And that's it. Those 3 things. Submit an entry form, otherwise I wouldn't be able to reach out to you if you're the winner. Leave a comment and make sure you're subscribed. The giveaway is open to the US and Canada, and I will leave it open for a week. So at the end of this week, I'll make sure I'll announce the winner or winners. I don't know if I'm doing 1 or 2 winners. I'm still trying to figure that one out. And if you're able to hit the like button on this video and any other video you watch of mine, I'd really appreciate it. You have no idea how important likes and comments are. Your engagement in any of my videos, that tells YouTube, hey, we're liking this content, or we like her. And it helps with my analytics, and it helps YouTube share me with other viewers, new people, introduce me to a new audience. So that would be really helpful if you can always comment and hit the like button. All right, you guys, now you know we can't go anywhere without saying hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad. This amazing group of people have joined channel memberships, have supported the channel at a higher level, unlocking exclusive perks. YouTube has provided them with a badge. It's highlighting all of their comments under my videos. They have access to a private community page as well as additional giveaways. So if you're ever interested in joining channel memberships, all you have to do is hit the join button below. You are good to go. Now the video's over, but you don't have to go anywhere because YouTube is recommending your next video here based on your watch history. I will recommend additional beauty content I think you're gonna enjoy, so I hope you consider checking it out. And I will see you guys on the next video.